Hello guys, my name is Jose Argelis Martinez and I'm presenting the team number 2. So we are going to talk about Aristotle and his contributions. But first we have to know who was Aristotle. Aristotle was a philosopher, polymath and scientific that was born in Greece. He lived to 385 to 322 BC.
Aristotle is considered by many to be the father of the field of logic. He established the foundation or argumentation in logic, emphasizing good reasoning, included the idea that virtues and morality were developed by reasoning and thinking. He was for many years the stepping stones for advancement in the field of logic. For him, the logic was a necessary tool to enter to the world of philosophy and sciences.
Aristotelian concept of habits. For Aristotle, the conception of habits in behavior was more than just rigid action and automata that were performed unconsciously. He used three categories to classify the conception of habits are the next. First, unknown with the characteristic of a certain thing or idea. Second, unprior knowledge about how to behave. And third, on the ideas learned about how to do something.
2. He was able to suggest that education, genetics, and habits are the factors that influences training during personal development. He also valued the importance of the play fear of play in the youngest for development both physical and intellectually in their earliest stages of formation.
He was oriented towards astral and mathematical study. Through reason, he was the first to obtain a library as a source of knowledge. The objective set for education was to prepare young people, awarening their intelligence in each one of them to assume long-term leadership of position in the tasks of the state and of society. In other words, they believe in the possibility of forming good citizens.
Another thing that Aristotle contributed is to be able to use concept of fraction by dividing a length by 2, which allows today in education to work with rational and irrational numbers. How did he do it? By dividing the length of a tensor rod by 2, a new rational number could be produced, and within a series of geometry, infinite possibility of rational and irrational numbers.
However, he also wandered in the world of preschool education and psychology, and within that world he understood the concepts of what it is to learn and teach. He explained that when we learn, the knowledge starts from what we feel, or our five senses. Then it combines with our experience through life. Once we learn the concepts of the knowledge, it remains as an abstract being inside ourselves.
The field of medicine was also of interest to Aristotle. He came to compare more than 15 species of living beings during his research, and that contributed a lot to biology. But some of his studies in humans had a wrong date because he didn't have the adequate resource in those days. However, in animals anatomy he was very successful.
As you may notice, Aristotle has contributed significantly to education, and that is why we decided to take into consideration this important character. So we hope that you learn and like it. And remember something: the ignorant affirms, the wise doubt and reflection. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time.